What is up, Cowboys Nation? Your boy Mike Tag here, hanging in the cave. I got my Mavericks sweatshirt on. I'm not a Mavericks fan. I went to the game a few weeks ago. It was cold, so I had to go get one. So I'm representing Dallas from head to toe for all their sports, showing some love to DFW. But hey, before we get going, make sure, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe, hit the like, hit the share, do all that good stuff. Hit that alert bell. That way when you see your boy coming in from the cave, you don't miss it. You get a heads up. Say, hey, man, my Tag is hanging in the cave. What's on his mind? Because I want to find out. So make sure you do all that kind of good stuff. But all kidding aside, hopefully you guys are having a great December, getting everything going for the holidays. It's always, when that Christmas time comes, everyone's a little bit nicer. People are a little bit more friendlier. You got a little bit more pep in your step. You get some days off. I'm enjoying a nice Friday off. So you get all those kind of things coming to you. But the one thing don't ever forget is your integrity. That's my word of the day for you guys, man. Got to have integrity in everything you do, whether it be in the workplace, whether it be in your personal life, with your family, whatever it is. Always have integrity. Because the one thing is, wise man once told me, the same people that you pass going up, you're going to be passing them on your way down. Treat them good going up, they're going to treat you good on your way down. If not, it's going to be payback. So never forget that. Some people forget it. I never do. So anyway, talking about the Cowboys, Zack Martin, could this have been the last time we see him in a Cowboys uniform and possibly an NFL uniform? Having season-ending surgery, wasn't his best year. He's a Hall of Famer. He's been all pro. He was so important to the Cowboys in that offensive line. He was part of the Great Wall. I'm looking at that Great Wall picture I've got signed by Zack Martin, Frederick, and Tyron Smith. I mean, it still blows me away that never saw a Super Bowl with those guys. I mean, they were the best of the best, and the game is won in the trenches. And it just it breaks my heart that they couldn't have delivered a championship. The team couldn't deliver a championship. To three, those guys, I mean, you could argue Frederick, but three Hall of Famers. If not for Frederick's, early ending to his career, he would have been a Hall of Famer as well. So anyway, rearranging the cave, got my Larry Brown Super Bowl ball. Whoops, I got to redo my thing. Fixing that, and then I got my Tony Romo Super Bowl football. Fixing that. Let me fix this camera right quick. There we go. I got you right. Man, we got you right. It's hands-free, so I got to be able to do that. So Zack Martin, that's unfortunate. Love to have him for this little stretch run, we call it. The Cowboys won 2 in a row. They got people feeling good, but we're not satisfied. We didn't forget the position that we got put in was due to some lack of moves on the front office. We didn't forget that. But we got to enjoy this ride, and we got to enjoy the opportunity and seeing these guys fight. You see someone like Hoffman fight, man. I love that. You see Bass going in there. You see, obviously, Deron Bland, who could have sat out the year with the injury. He came back to try and get this team some wins, get everyone feeling better. Parsons could have done the same. He's been a one-man wrecking crew since he's returned. You're going to get Nealon back. So this defense, you're starting to see in the last few games what this defense could have been capable of had they stayed healthy, and they got better throughout the year. We knew it was going to be a process, and that's just the way it goes. So can't look back, but I'm anxious to see how these last 5 games end up for the Cowboys. I did a little playoff predictor, and I only had the Cowboys losing 1 game down the stretch. It was to Philly on the road. But you don't know what's going to happen with Philly on the road. It's near the end of the season. You don't know how things are going to play out. Detroit is playing unbelievable ball. They won last night in a great game against Green Bay. So they look like they're just going to cruise to the number 1 seed. I don't know if they're going to get a hiccup. So we'll see what happens. But, that's the wild card thing with and if they did that, the Cowboys would be 9-8, which would be pretty damn amazing. I don't know if they're going to get there. But if they did, that'd be pretty damn amazing with the amount of injuries they had and also the loss of obviously their franchise quarterback. So I'm curious to see what happens. I know Team Tank wants them to lose all their games, I'm just not that way. I respect the ones that are, but I got to see my team win, man. I'm a competitor. I can't sit there and watch them hoping they lose. I might as well just not even watch the game and just find something better to do go out on the boat, go out and relax, do whatever. So I'm excited to see how this team finishes. I'm excited to see who are the ones that want to be here. Who is the core that is going to help get this team back? Because next year, it's going to be next year. It's going to be a new year. You're going to have people back. You're going to have new faces. And I want to see who's going to be part of this, bringing that Cowboys their 6th Lombardi. Because damn it, we've been waiting too damn long. I got 5 rings sitting up there, and I've been waiting to add my 6th, and it's been too long. So we are going to do a live show on, I believe, Sunday. Then get you ready for Monday night. The one thing I would tell you too is make sure you're following me on Twitter, mtag1993. I got 2 tickets, my club seats for the Bengals Cowboys. I was supposed to go. I'm not going to be able to go, so I put them up for sale. If they don't sell by Monday morning, I'm going to pull them off, and I'm going to do a giveaway. And I'm going to give some lucky subscriber an opportunity to have club seats, my club seats, pretty damn good seats to the Monday night game, because I think it's going to be a great game. Win or lose, I think it's going to be one of those exciting games. The Bengals have a terrible defense. We don't have the best offense, so something's got to give. So I think the Cowboys are going to be able to put some points on them, but I think the Bengals have the number 1 offense. They're going to be putting some points on the Cowboys defense too. So win or lose, it's going to be a pretty exciting game. And Monday night prime time is always fun. Sunday night, Monday night games at AT&T, there's nothing better. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Follow me on Twitter. You'll get the alert. I'll probably do an announcement on YouTube as well. So if you don't follow me on Twitter and you're not on Twitter, you want to stay off of that stuff, I don't blame you. Just keep an eye on the channel here. I'll probably post something first thing that morning if the tickets don't sell. So anyway, I'm going to enjoy my Friday off. I might go hang out downtown, throw back a couple draft beers, enjoy myself, get ready for the weekend, get ready for some college football. I am still a little salty, a little bitter about my Miami Hurricanes and how the SEC bias of Alabama that gets smoked by Oklahoma, a terrible football team, gets beat by Vanderbilt, somehow jumps ahead of a Miami team that only has 2 losses by a combined 9 points to 2 teams with winning records. But I'm not bitter anymore. But we know ESPN, you got the bias, you got that SEC bias, so whatever. Part of me is hoping that Clemson beats SMU, and then SMU falls back enough and pushes Alabama out, and then they can sit their ass on the couch with us, and then we get the opportunity to laugh at them like they've been laughing at us this week. But like I said, I ain't bitter. So make sure you hit that subscribe, make sure you hit the share, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that alert. You got 4 things to do. Have a great weekend. Hopefully I'll see you live Sunday morning with my main man, Greg. If he's good to go, I think he is. We're going to have a good time. So Cowboys Nation, enjoy that weekend. I'll see you soon. Take care.